What's going on, guys? It's your boy Beats by Ash, and we are back for day number 2 of Pioneer Masters Draft. Yesterday, we ended off with a green-white deck, so hopefully we get to try something different this time around. My day has been pretty decent thus far. Went to the store and got some stuff to prepare for my trip, and I've been looking to different ROM hacks of challenges to do. Pokemon TCG Pocket just got me in a Pokemon mood. So I've been looking up different challenges. Yes, sir. I really only play if I'm going to be streaming. That way I can maximize my time. I'm just going to a anime convention to shoot a video that's a couple hours away. But I'm going to be staying in a hotel in Oklahoma City with my friends that are going to help me record the video and do some challenges. It's at this place called Anime 405. I'm not sure how cool it's going to be because I just have low expectations. It's just every single convention I've been to in Texas has just been 10x better. And so I just don't have high expectations with Oklahoma City. I've never been to this specific one, but I did go to a different Oklahoma City one, and it was probably the worst and overpriced one I've ever been to. And it was just really difficult to get content because there wasn't a lot of people there that I could interact with. It really just depends on the layout. I would love to go to an actual Comic-Con. That would be huge and have take up 4 different levels of a building. But those always just seem to be so far away from where I live to where it's just a large investment because I could afford to go there to shoot a banger video, but then I need to also accommodate to bring other people to hold the cameras for me. And then it just becomes extremely expensive. Because previously, the other one I went to, the big issue was that, there were, not as many people who were, around my age that I could, do bits with and do, challenges with, for the video. It was mostly, there just wasn't that many, adults, to be honest. And I'm not trying to have people under the age of 18 in my content, especially, girls. Alright, welcome to another Pioneer Masters Draft on the channel. Rare is Niblis of the Frost. This is 2 blue. Flying Prowess 3/3. When you cast an instant or sorcery, you can tap something, and that does not untap during the next untap step. That seems decent. It also seems pretty fair, to be honest. Since I don't know, all of these cards, I'm constantly checking to see what the win rates are, to see what's worth. I know that Hero of Iros is pretty decent. Essence Scatter is pretty good. And I also know that Omnixilis' Cruelty is probably one of the best pieces of interaction in the format. What is Stain the Mind? This is 5 mana. You can convoke to pay for it. And you can search target player's hand, library, and graveyard. Okay, that card's ass. Yeah, the card's completely ass. Enchanted creature has hexproof and cannot be blocked by more than 1 creature. Okay. But yeah, I just downloaded this new ROM called Pokemon Emerald Legacy, and I'm planning on doing a challenge through that, an Iron Man. Because the way that it's set up is there's a super hard mode, and it adds a bunch of new content and higher levels to the game, and that could be pretty challenging. I've seen a lot of people do these Iron Man Pokemon challenges where it's ridiculous and you constantly die. And I want to try my hand at that experience because it sounds fun. Okay, so we have an Omnixilis' Cruelty. Rare is Master of Waves, which I played against someone who had that, and it was okay. The issue is when you kill this guy, they just lose the token because the token loses the +1 HP. And that just seems pretty bad, if I'm being honest. I do think Guild Summit is pretty good. Guild Summit is a card that allows you to draw equal to the number of untapped gates you control. And then you draw every time you play a gate, which is fine. There's also Brood Monitor, which is like, okay, shout out the Eldrazi Winter. But I think I'm just going to go Tombbound Lich, specifically because I just had a really good experience with this card. I think this card's really nice. I'm not too knowledgeable about all these reprints, so I don't really know like what is worth going out of my way to start off with a 2-color card. But I do know Tombbound Lich is a good card. Notion Thief, Flash. Okay, yeah, so this is just Fairy Mastermind, but it is more expensive. Gotcha. Yeah, I think that card's like okay. I don't think it's something I'm going out of my way for. There's a Fallaji Archaeologist, which allows you to mill and then you put something into your hand. That card seems pretty decent, to be honest. I also know Blood Tithe Harvester is pretty OP. This is probably one of the best 2-drops in the format. Yeah, I don't know. This is just kind of like a weird pack. There's not like a huge direction. Clutch of Currents seems fine. But I think Fallaji Archaeologist is just a better card. I mean, putting stuff in the graveyard is pretty valuable in blue from what I understand. Because you can Treasure Cruise. Oh, what do you know? There's a Treasure Cruise. But you can also do other things like Gurmag Angler if you're pairing it with black. When this enters, or when this or another creature dies, you just drain them. Okay, that seems decent. There's the Gatekeepers, which I think you want to be green if you're playing Gates. There's the Salundi Visions, and then there's a red-blue land. I honestly haven't found that these animate lands are that good, because you just have so many things to spend your mana on. I typically don't think that's worth it. I'm kind of going deep into blue-black very early, but I'm not really seeing anything that stands out, and I'm not super experienced. I do think Zulaport Cutthroat could be a very good card. I just think the Sacrifice deck being black-white is probably just worse than black-red, so it's probably not as good. And Treasure Cruise can be only so bad. I mean, it's good to just get one of these, especially with like the Fallaji Archaeologist, just a good follow-up. And the Tombbound Lich allows us to put stuff in the grave. Shipbreaker Kraken. This is monstrosity for 8, and when it becomes monstrous, you can tap 4 things. That's pretty good, but that also just like costs a lot. There's another Fallaji Archaeologist, and there's also a Dimir Guildgate. Honestly, I think I just want to go in more on the graveyard theme, more on the mill theme here. And this is just a really good 2-drop in the format. Like 3 toughness is just nice. Oath of Jace. When this enters, draw 3 cards, discard 2. At the beginning of your upkeep, scry X. Because that's irrelevant, but the first part seems decent. There's also an Essence Scatter, which I think is fine. Cast this only if you've cast another spell. Okay, that seems decent too. I mean, Oath of Jace, I think, is interesting, but I don't think it's that good. I think Essence Scatter might just be like an all-around decent card to take here. Dreadhound is also pretty good. Dreadhound seems very considerably decent. But I think I'm going to go with the Essence Scatter for now. Okay, there is a Dreadbore still in the pack. Maybe I take that just for the chance to be able to splash. Cloudfin Raptor seems good, but it seems like something that's better in like a creature-dedicated deck, and I don't think that is 100% what we're doing yet. And I think the Screecher just seems like an extremely replaceable card. So I think I'm going to speculate on this Dreadbore. And if we end up getting some mana fixing, that'd be cool. If not, I'm still in a decent position here. I guess I could take another Essence Scatter here. What does this do? Enchanted creature can't be blocked when it attacks scry 1. That seems kind of bad because like blue already has like a lot of good flyers. So I don't really see like a large reason to be using that. Okay, there is a Pilgrim's Eye. We're getting that pretty late. So that is something that can allow us to splash this Dreadbore, which is nice. And we already saw Stay in the Mind. Yeah, getting this back feels pretty good. I think Pilgrim's Eye is actually like a decent card. The fact that it is... the fact that it itself it has 1 power and not 0 makes all the difference here. Okay, there's a Palaka Predation, which has been pretty decent. Nimbus Naiad. Is that a good card? I saw someone play that against me, but I'm not sure that's like that cool. I mean, it seems decent. I mean, the Predation card was like okay for me, but it never like won me a game. And I always felt like if I had a card that actually affected the game, I would rather just do that than use it. We get a Gurmag Angler for free, essentially. That's actually pretty nice. Zulaport Cutthroat, I doubt we're ever playing. I doubt we're ever playing either of these. This is probably the better card of the two, so I'll just take it to cut someone out. And then, likewise, I doubt we're ever using the Sanitarium Skeleton. You just don't have, like, the mana to, like, pay to do nothing. Now, let's go ahead and snooze the ads. There's a fan game that I tried called This Gym of Mine. It lets you be a gym leader. Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah, just send it to me on Discord. Ingenious Scab, that's probably a card I don't want to play. But it does mean something that a blue card was given to us late. Okay, new pack. Rare is Sidisi, Underworld, Vizier. This is a 5 mana 4/6. Death Touch Exploit. If you exploit, you can search your library for a card. That seems pretty decent, right? I think that's actually pretty good. I do have the 2 Archaeologists that are worthwhile just to, just to be able to exploit. And what is this? Rescue from the Underworld, sack creature, 2-star creature card in your graveyard, return that card and the sacrificed card to the battlefield under control at the beginning of the next upkeep. I mean, that card seems decent, but I kind of just want to go with this because I already have things that I don't mind exploiting this for, and at the end of the day, it's a Death Toucher that can stall, and it also just gives us a tutor. And in this format, I found it to go fairly long outside of the red-white deck. Starfield of Nyx. This is 5 mana. At the beginning of your upkeep, you can return enchantment from the graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, so that card's terrible. Gotcha. Cruel Revival. Choose target non-zombie creature. Destroy target non-zombie creature. It cannot be regenerated. Return up to 1 zombie from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, that seems decent. When an artifact you control enters, you can return it from the graveyard to your hand. Not about that. Tormented Hero. Gotcha. That also seems pretty ass. There's a Silundi Visions, which I don't hate. I mean, I feel like Crew Revival is okay, but I don't think it's like a high priority thing. I don't think this is really high priority either, but I don't know. You know what? We're going to go with the Cruel Revival just because I already have an Undead Vizier, and that is a zombie. Okay, there's another Phalagi Archaeologist. I am about that. There is also a red-black land, which I kind of would like, but I think Archaeologist is just too powerful. Yeah, I think I like that card just like a little bit more. Currently have 3 zombies, which is not like bad at all. Tonebatten Lich is a zombie. This guy's a zombie. And Gurmag Angler is a zombie. Okay, yeah, that card is actually not terrible. It's just Cruel Revival is mainly a card that is good against people who aren't playing black because you have to destroy a non-zombie. And most good black cards are zombies. But yeah, I think this is an easy 3rd Archaeologist here. Hopefully we can get more fixing for red. Okay, there is a Brineborn Cutthroat, but I already have like a lot of 2s, so I'm not really in high priority of that. There is an Izzet Guildgate to make this Dreadbore more accessible. And I think that's probably better than like Consider, which is just like getting my spell count up. Like, I mean, Surveil does seem very good in this deck. But it's not like I have like prowess things. That's kind of more of a filler card. And this Bane of the Balaged, I just haven't really seen that card is very good. I played against someone who used it, and I basically just clapped their cheeks. So I'm going to take the red-blue land here. Prioritize the fixing. Okay, there is a Quicken. The next sorcery spell you cast this turn can be cast as though it had Flash. Is that really even good? I don't think that's a very good card. That sounds really bad, to be honest. I don't think I want a 3rd Essence Scatter, though. You know what? I can just take another red-blue land. Wow, this pack has like no good cards I can play. Silumgar Butcher. That seems okay. I don't really need another like top-end heavy card though. Maybe I just take this Halo Scarab just to be able to exploit it and also just give me something that is of additional asset if I mill it. Because I do have 3 Fajali Archaeologist. So I do have like some mill here. And I'm likely to get some more. So yeah, I guess I'll just take this. Like, they come a dime a dozen, but I mean, there was nothing else. There's an Urborg. That's hilarious. Okay, Steam Augury, reveal the top 5, separate. Okay, so this is just a worse Fact or Fiction. Wow, this pack is ass. Maybe I just take this for fun. I think that works with what I'm trying to do. It just makes the Dreadbore free. This is a gate card. I already have 2 gates. I don't think that's really worth. I'll take another Gurmag. My deck has a lot of mill, so Gurmag actually affects the game. Gust of Wind. If you control flying, it is a Mana War. I have 1 flyer. I do think Gust of Wind is a good card. I don't think I really have like a great deck for it, but I will just take it probably. It's like the card I'm most willing to put into my deck. I remember that card used to be a rare. Do I have any artifacts? I have 2. Well, I hope we don't have to play that. Wild Slash. If you control a creature with 4 power greater, cannot be prevented. Steals 2 damage. 1 mana, deal 2 damage. Is that even good? I don't think that's that good. It seems decent, but is that something like I should be going out of my way to splash? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. There's a Consider we get pretty late. Labyrinth Champion. That's cool. When your opponent casts a non-creature spell. I mean, I'm not going to be able to play any of these cards. All right, pack number 3. Give us some removal, please. Lotleth Troll. Discard a card, put a 1/1 counter on this. Okay. This card's actually probably pretty good. Oath of Liliana. When this enters, each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice. It's very overpriced. Being your instep, if a Planeswalker entered, that is terrible. There's an Ob Nixilis' Cruelty. I mean, we're just going to snipe that up. It's pretty much the only card that really works what we're doing. What does this do? Okay, that card's actually like not a terrible MDFC, but I mean, Ob Nixilis' Cruelty is just too good to pass up on. Honestly, if your removal is good, you can just get away with throwing down Gurmag Anglers. Tasigar, the Golden Fang, mill 2, then return a non-land card of an opponent's choice from your graveyard to your hand. Is that card good? The card seems kind of bad. And what does this do? When this enters, return target non-land permanent to his owner hand. That player discards a card. That sounds really cool. I think I'm just going to go with another Ob Nixilis' Cruelty. I mean, this card's just great. This is the exploit guy. We get this dude. He embalms. I don't think that guy's very good. Will I actually play like 3 Gurmag Angler? I doubt it, but I guess I'll take it. Illusory Angel. When this deals combat damage, scry 2. That sounds terrible. +2/+2, Intimidate. Okay. Well, this pack is just terrible. Gatecloss is a good card. Unfortunately, I don't really have enough gates to be doing that. I guess I'll take this Illusory Angel. Hope that I, like, don't have to play it. It is a flyer. That is important to know because I have a Gust of Wind. Okay, that's decent, I guess. I mean, maybe I just take another Gust of Wind. There's a lot of tokens to where this is, like, somewhat relevant. If I could get another cheap flyer, that'd be lit. Oh, that card's good. Unfortunately, I can't fit double red into my deck. I'll take the Read the Bones. I don't really need card advantage, but it's like the most playable card. Oh, wow. Stormtide Leviathan is coming back around. That card was broken when someone played against me. Can't be blocked. Enchanted Reacher gets +1/+1. Is that card good? What about Fellstinger? Exploits. Target player draws 2 cards, lose 2 life. That sounds really good. Yeah, Fellstinger seems good. Yeah, Fellstinger seems lit. Into a Dreadhound. Nice. Okay. Down for a Dreadhound all day. Oh, we get an MDFC. Cool. Oh, but there's also a red-black land. Yeah, we're taking that. What is this? Put a creature card with meta values 3 less from your hand or graveyard that gains haste. Okay. I don't think I'm going to play that. Gets +1/+0 and hexproof. Mizium Skin. Is that even good? It seems decent. I doubt that I'm going to play Swift Warkite. Yeah, I'm probably not playing any of these cards, to be honest. Our deck is basically complete. We have a decent deck. So we have 3 Ob Nixilis. That's, like, nice. And we end up getting this Basilica guy, which I actually probably will throw that in the deck, just because we have 2 Gust of Wind, just to give us another flyer. Definitely not playing that. I have to cut several cards here. Maybe cut this. I have 3 lands, so I probably don't need that. Oh, we get another one of those guys. Cool. Time to make some cuts. That guy for sure. Read the Bones. So if each land is a swamp, I think that just makes... I think there's just, like, no reason not to do that. Or no. That doesn't even tap for mana. I thought that tapped for a black, but I don't think it does. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I just don't really need this. Splashing a card that deals 2 damage to anything doesn't seem that great. And now I have to cut 1 card. Only have 13 creatures. Okay. Maybe I just cut, like, Consider. I don't really care much for this. Like, this is just kind of a filler card. This seems fine. $12, $11. Okay. So I have 3 ways to be able to play this. If I wanted to, since I have this Pilgrim's Eye, I can do like this, or that seems fine. Yeah, my double pip stuff isn't really till like the end of the road. I mean, Dreadbore is just a good card, and I have the ability to like recycle it, so. Or like easily tutor it at least. Alright, well, we ended up with a decent looking Dimir deck with a Dreadbore. We have 3 Falaji Archaeologists to be able to get us to our instant kill spells, 3 Ob Nixilis' Cruelty, 1 Sidisi Undead Vizier, which seems really good, just because we have stuff like the Archaeologist and the Basilisk Screecher that I don't mind sacrificing. Ended up with a total of 5 zombies, so it's not out of the realm of possibility for this Cruel Revival to do something good here. So overall, this deck seems like it's going to be very good at milling cards, and also just Gust of Wind. We have, I think, like 3 or 4 flyers, so the deck just looks like it covers a lot of areas. Probably a little bit on the slower end, so we'll have to hope we miss that dreaded red-white Boros stack. But let's go ahead and hop into the game and see what we can do. I wonder if it's like actually worth it for us to be playing a red for our Dreadbore. Like, I feel like maybe I just shouldn't be playing Dreadbore because I'm just like hurting. I'm just giving myself 3 tap lands for no reason. It is a very powerful card, but I also just have 3 Ob Nixilis' Cruelty and a way to like easily access them. But if you just draw all the correct sources every time, it doesn't matter. You're just the better player. I have no turn 2 play, but once I get to the late game, I am popping off, and I am on the play, so I will have a less likely opportunity to get clapped here. If we drop down the Pilgrim's Eye, the Gust of Wind will be discounted, so that is nice. Okay, cool. It goes through. It goes, it goes, it goes. Play the Pilgrim's Eye. Let's get another black. Okay, so now I just have 2 copies of Mana War at 2 mana. That's great. Can I return my creature? Oh, no. I can't. Okay, that would be kind of OP. I understand why I can't do that. That would be very OP. That's getting Mana Ward. That's getting Mana Ward so fucking quick, bro. I guess I should play this first so I have more targets based off this draw. Ob Nixilis, Ob Nixilis. Okay. Draw 1. Alright, well I can revive Gurmag Angler. Gurmag Angler has honestly been really good for me. It's just like put in a lot of work. Hero of Iros. I hate that card. Can we like kill that yesterday, please? That card is frustrating. So next turn, I can Fellstinger, exploit this. I'm a Sign in Blood myself. Ayo, Daddy Gurmag. Daddy Gurmag in this bitch. Mana War. Okay, maybe Gust of Wind is just, like, worth it to play, even if you have, like, 2 flyers. Like, just paying 2 mana for it, if you have even, like, a 30% chance to pay 2 mana, it's probably just insane. Alright, that wasn't fucking cool, man. Oh, this is a zombie? That's based. That's so based. He's attacking with that guy? Okay. I think I'm just gonna kill his Hero of Iros. Oh no, that just returns it to my hand. Okay. Well, I mean, that's still fine. I'm still just playing it for 1 mana. I thought it allowed me to Monster Reborn in Yu-Gi-Oh terms. Don't have protection. Do not have protection. I will call a judge. I will call a judge if you have the MDFC that gets protection. Brother.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Okay. What is the fucking point of this card saying this creature cannot be regenerated when this guy can play a card that's literally regenerate? Returning something to the battlefield immediately after it dies should be classified as regenerate. Like, that's actually bullshit. Fuck you. Yeah, I don't know how that's not classified as regenerate. That's some bullshit, man. I remember I was playing in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Regional when I was like 14. And I went against this like middle-aged Asian lady. And I did something. I like summoned a guy and she like, that's some bullshit. And she didn't really speak English. She mainly just spoke Japanese. And she like just understood what cards did. And her cards were in a foreign language. But she just kept saying, that's some bullshit. And then I clapped her. That was pretty cool. Fuck your Hero of Iros. That card's broken. No. No. Okay. Yeah. We can, like, do that together if you want. Bro, why did I just mill 2 of my Ob Nixiluses? That is so tilting. What the fuck, dude?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
That is really frustrating. Oh, okay. He's going to rebound. Awesome, man. I love that. I guess I can, like, bestow and just start racing him. Nah, my guy's just going to die. This guy's just looking in my grave and he's like, bro, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for me. What? Wait, why is this guy playing this? Why is this in this guy's deck? Like, legitimately. What the fuck?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
This is a 5-mana card for him to choose a card. Gnawing Zombie? What the hell is that? Bro, I haven't even seen that card. That is the most So he just paid 5 mana to search through my entire deck? That sounds terrible. I mean, that just loses him the game. He could have at least tried to, like, attack sneakily beforehand. Okay. He will not. Well, I mean, I have an Essence Scatter. If you would have called Essence Scatter, or even Ob Nixilus's Cruelty, it might have actually hurt. So, I'm just gonna do this. This seems pretty good. Yeah, let's bestow that guy. Ayo. Boink. Yes, sir. Hey, don't mind me, sir. I just have an Essence Scatter. I'm just the better player. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Keep playing Stay in the Mind. That's a great card, man. That's a great meta pick. I respect you, man. Somebody had to put Stay in the Mind in their deck, and it wasn't going to be me, so I respect it for being you. I would give this person a good game, but they had to Stay in the Mind, so I've revoked all their good game privileges for this round. If I play them at some point on another day, I'll give them a good game, but when you put Stay in the Mind in your deck, like, you can't come over here begging for peace. Like, that shit means war. What would be so funny is because this format is like really easy for you to get like really high on playables versus other formats, is if I just had like a smokescreen strategy, because I ended up with like a wide amount of playables and I just swapped out like 60% of my deck, and the guy used Stain the Mind and called Ob Nixilis Cruelty and I just like didn't have it for some reason. That'd be so funny. But honestly, I feel like even if he did call that and it successfully worked for him, is that worth him just skipping his turn? Probably not. Okay, this hand's just insane. Yeah, this hand just broke. Bad for jollies. Make the baker broke, brother. I do find it weird that there's like no like low cost interaction in this format. I found that like outside of black, there's like not much interaction at all. Okay, that's kind of frustrating. Okay, that's cool. Maybe this guy will just like, I don't know, play an enchantment on his Hero of Iros, and I can just like do some broken shit by Ob Nixilising it and 2-for-1ing him. He would get to draw a card, but still, I can invalidate his turn. Also, I feel like white-black is just not a good deck. Like, I just don't think it's a good deck at all. Okay, choose not to attack. I get another Ob Nixilis. Okay, I guess there's no point in, like, not... I might as well just do this now, right? Because I don't think, like, it matters if I respond. I think he still gets to draw as soon as he targets. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. That card's just, like, frustrating. It's, like, good when it's good and not when it's not. And when the other person has it, it tends to be good when it is good. Maybe if I play the first 2 Ob Nixilis, though, he just, like, won't call that with his Stain the Mind. And then I'll just draw a third. Okay, he's playing a Read the Bones. What I found is, like, Read the Bones sounds like it might actually be decent because it's a better, like, Sign in Blood. But then I realized... Oh, wait. There are so many better cards that allow you to gain card advantage. Why would you put that in your deck when you could just gain card advantage so many other ways? I could do this and hope to draw a land so I'm not down an advantage. But I also think there's just a merit to, like, holding up Essence Scatter here. I feel like the longer the game goes, the more advantageous it is for me versus him. Especially because he has enchantments and he's playing white. Because I have, like, bounce. Wait, can I counter that? I can't counter that? Brother. Brother. Did he extort? Or no, he didn't. +1/+1 in Death Touch. Is it worth... I think I just need to do this to, like, make an action. Okay, I made him pay 5 mana for a 1/1 Death Toucher. That's funny. That's very funny. Okay, where's my black mana? Getting a little bit tilted. Where's the black mana? Sanitarium Skeleton. Okay. What did that guy call again with his dumb card? He looked through my library and I think he called, like, Gnawing Zombie. That was weird. Okay, so he had nothing to return. That's funny. Well, I mean, I don't really care about either of these. I don't really want to waste a piece of interaction on that, so I guess I will just trade. Hey, it's a black.
I fucking knew it. Oh!
That black don't crack, baby. Black don't crack. Let him know. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. I'm greedy for value. I'm greedy for value. We hit the third Ob Nixilis. His Stain the Mind is offline. I'm turbocharging. I'm turbocharging. I can't be stopped. Okay. By playing that immediately, that tells me it was his draw. So, I'm just gonna kill that. Okay, yeah. Fuck that shit. He should have totally attacked first. If he would have attacked, it would have baited me into doing this Ob Nixilis, and I would have not done that. Surprisingly, he didn't attack with that. He should attack with everything. Like, there's no disadvantage to that. I am dying in the air to this. That is true. I kind of need this to be able to sack it. Yeah. Because now I can, like, access a flyer. Actually, I think it's better to just get a Cruel Revival, right? I think I just get a Cruel Revival and add back Gurmak Angler. Because I need to really just answer his flyer. Because he can just keep paying to extort. Maybe I Dreadbore. Yeah, this seems more valuable. If I Dreadboard, I'd have a bounce and a kill in the same turn. But I think this is fine. Next turn, I can just add back Gurmag. And then I can play it, and I can Cruel Revival. And he draws nothing. Awesome. Okay, he gets him for 1. Cool. Based. Gurmag. Don't need you, don't need you. Do I attack? I don't think I attack. Well, no, I need to start ending the game. I need to start pressuring. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, wait, he can just keep blocking with that. Okay, that was stupid. I didn't think about it. I didn't think. I just do. Monkey see, monkey do. Monkey no think. Sometimes when you're a monkey, you have to... Oh, no, he's punishing me. He actually just hard punished me.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I actually just lost the game. Wow, I just threw. It's okay. This guy's deck is terrible. We beat him in game 3 every time. The crackback of my life. The crackback of my life. Trust me. We're about to bounce back harder than a fentanyl abuser in San Francisco getting clean and getting their life back on track. That's how hard we're about to bounce back. Santa's actually pretty terrible. I do have 3 lands, though. It's really difficult to mulligan. Okay, he actually has a 1-drop. What the fuck? That almost never happens in this format, but okay. Yeah, this format has a surprisingly, like, low amount of 1-drops that actually impact the game. Sungrace Pegasus? Bro, why is that in your deck? That card's terrible. No, I'm getting punished. This guy's deck is so bad. He basically has, like, all filler level cards. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. Yeah, let's get that out of here. I guess he can get rid of my Undead Vizier, and then I just Cruel Revival it back. Oh, he's getting rid of my Cruel Revival. Whatever. Give us a blue. No. Fuck the oligarchs. I need a land so bad. Why? Why am I being punished? This guy's best card is Impetuous Oligarch. That is not that good of a card. It's like a B. It's probably like a C+ level card. Wait, what the fuck is this guy doing? This guy's a madman. What? Why did he just do that? Does he have both players discard a card? Is that what he's gonna do? No, wait. He just threw that away for no reason. Are you kidding me?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
What is this guy doing? If he would have had that, he could just bait me out here. Okay. I have a Gurmag and a dream. The Gurmag dream. Let's see it. The comeback. The crackback. The streamer's delight, baby. It's our time. Oh, by the way, have you guys seen the new leaks of the Pokemon TCG Pocket set? They revealed that, I think on December... Okay, thank God. The Lord is here. The Lord is with us, brother. So they revealed that there's a new... I don't know if it's a set that comes with 80 cards, so I think it's less. And so I guess you could consider it a mini set. But they revealed a Mew, and they revealed a fossil Pokemon that's actually legit. So the fossil Pokemon... it's a 2 energy, 80 damage attack that says your opponent cannot evolve their active Pokemon on the following turn. That is actually, like, insane. Okay, that just kind of put us back in the game. Would be so funny is if he, like, Keening Apparitions to destroy our Pilgrim's Eye. That'd be hilarious. No, brother, why do you have that?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Why does this guy have that? Also, that wasn't very good. So I don't know why I'm complaining. I'm just vomiting at the thought of this guy beating us. That's why I'm complaining. Like, that legitimately just stopped me from being able to exploit with this guy, which isn't really necessary for me to win, but it's hilarious. I think I just need to pass and try to, like, or maybe I just get value out of this. Well, it's an enchantment. He can just kill it. Yeah, I'm gonna play this guy, and probably just force out his Keening Apparition. Imagine if he just, like, pulls a Planeswalker that he was keystring in his ass all the way from the downtown penitentiary. That'd be hilarious. I also just appreciate that he knows I have an Essence Scatter. That makes me very appreciative of him. Yeah, let me pull that up. Fuck, why does he have that again? Dude. Okay. How does Afterlife work? Will he get his effect? No, he won't get his effect. Okay, I might as well do this. He's gonna do it. Okay, cool. He keeps bestowing so that I can't kill his guy. And that's actually, like, slightly irritating. I have 3 cards in the grave, so I could set up for a T Cruzy here. Okay, we'll pull it off after, yeah, so it was posted by the Pokemon Company. It comes out December 17th. The Mew is, like, I doubt that Mew is going to be good. I have 3, so I'm paying 5 mana to do this. I think I'm willing to do that. Okay, that was worth. I still have an Essence Scatter and I accrued a card. Okay, so the new Vaporeon is actually insane. The new Vaporeon says as often as you would like, you can move an energy from your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. It has to be a water energy, though. I might as well, like... Should I even negate that? I mean, I need to just spend my mana. And if I can force him into activating something, I can then get a good, like, Obnixilus's Cruelty. Hell nah, bro. You're not clocking me out. Oh. What? Okay. Should I allow that? I think I just allow that. Ooh, that's dirty. Okay, that's like, whatever. Honestly, I might as well just play this guy so I can exploit him. Like, exploit with my Undead Vizier. Or honestly, I can just trade that away with his Baleful Eidolon. Like, I don't mind trading these guys. Okay, he's just not going to attack and take advantage of that. Awesome. We love to see that. Hold on, sir. Let me go ahead and get rid of a Death Toucher to add a Death Toucher here, buddy. I could just get like a Dreadbore, but I think I'm fine with this. Dreadhound. Wait, what if I just get an Essence Scatter? Essence Scatter, and now... Alright, hear me out. I'm gonna cook. Essence Scatter, if he doesn't play a creature, we Obnixilus's Cruelty during the end step on his 1-1. And then we just start pushing damage. It might have been better to do it on his Skeleton, to be fair, because then he couldn't add back to hand because it'd be exiled. But I think this is fine. Without being able to, like, establish a real threat, I don't know how this guy can come back. I'm just gonna keep clocking him. Yeah, I know. That card lets you draw cards, buddy. I'm not okay with that. Boop. Ayo, the Lich is here, baby. The boat. Let's go. GG's, brother. GG's. I should have not lost that second game. That was a complete throw by me, but that's okay. Sorry, buddy. Oh my gosh, I was gonna kill him with the Dreadhound burn. That's hilarious. I'm that guy, baby. Alright, now we gotta pull up this Pokemon Pocket League. Oh my gosh, more gambling. I love gambling. Okay, so we saw something there. All right, so this is the Mewtwo. Or this is just the Mew. So for 3 energy, it's Mew EX. Okay, so as 1 retreat, weakness to dark. Interesting. 3 mana, choose one of your opponent's active opponent's attacks and use it as this attack. That seems not very good because we already have something similar to that in Ditto. And this is basically that, except you're giving your opponent prize cards. And currently, like, most Pokemon don't have something like, it's just easy to play around this because it's choosing the active. So if you put this on the battlefield and you have to wait 3 turns to have the energy to do this, they're just going to like dodge you with not putting their Charizard into their active zone. So that is like probably completely useless. Now Aerodactyl EX, this is the one that's actually pretty good. Okay, so your opponent can't play any Pokemon from their hand to evolve their active Pokemon. I'm not exactly sure how impactful this will be. My first inclination is that it could be very good and most likely will be very good at some time. But it's the fact that it's only their active Pokemon that makes me worried, because what often happens is, like, if you're playing the Charizard deck or you're playing the Mew deck, you don't really want your evolution Pokemon to start in the active. And that makes me think that this could actually just be terrible. But I think at some point it will be good. If there's a Pokemon that has to evolve in the active, which that could happen, this could be very good because 2 energy to deal 80 is actually very good. It evolved from a fossil, which fossils don't give your opponent a prize card, which is very good. But the fact that, like, currently there's no incentive to evolving your evolution Pokemon. In fact, there are punishments to evolving your evolution Pokemon while it is in the active zone, means this is probably really bad right now. But it seems cool. I wish it just said at all times, but that'd be toxic. Okay, well, what do we see there? Okay, so it looks like there's a trainer card leaf during the turn. I think this makes it to where the retreat of your Pokemon is 1 less or 2 less, which is somewhat impactful, but this Vaporeon looks insane. So Vaporeon is a stage 1 that has an ability that says, as often as you would like, you can move any number of energy from your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. And with this being only stage 1, that is very good. Really, we just need one water Pokemon that has an attack that does like 140 or more for water decks to be broken. Like, Misty is already the most toxic card to play against, but with this card, as soon as we get like a good water attacker, water decks are just going to be broken. Okay, we get blue. During your opponent's next turn, all of your Pokemon take -10 damage. That is terrible. Bro, can we just have trainer cards that actually affect the game? Take an energy from your energy zone and attach to this Pokemon. Okay, that is actually really good. Okay, that is actually really good because that is good for Executor EX. Like, just attaching a free energy. Marshadow. What does this do? Wait, hold up. Bro, why do we not even get to see this? Okay. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage from an attack during your opponent's turn, this does 60 more. Is that basic? That's basic. Okay. That seems respectable. Something makes me feel like this set is not that impactful. I just feel like they're being, like, too comfortable with, like, the level of power creep, and I don't like that. Okay, what do we have here? So these are basically useless. What does this do? If this Pokemon has at least 3 extra energy, it does 70 more damage. Okay, cool, whatever. Magmar, discard 1 energy for... That's terrible. What the fuck? Dude, all these Pokemon just seem so bad. And we're only getting, like, 4 EXs. Okay. So my first thoughts are that this seems like a very weak pack. I feel like it's probably not going to change the meta that much, but I think the trainer card could do something. Really, what's going to shake things up is when we find out. I think there's 5 new trainer cards coming. I see, because normal Pokemon TCG is all about items and trainers, and currently in Pocket, trainers and items really have like a minimal effect on the outcome of the game outside of like Misty and like outside of the ones that are unique to a specific deck. Like, for example, drawing 2 cards with Professor Oak sounds like it would be inherently good, but what I found is that because it doesn't really matter what you're doing, like, because energy is generated for free, currently card advantage literally does nothing because you can't draw energy, which is like a crucial resource to normal Pokemon, and item cards have like such a minimal effect on the game that like drawing card advantage just does not mean anything. Like, most of the time, if you have double potion, like, let's say you draw a double potion off Professor's Research, most of the time, that doesn't even stop your Pokemon from dying. Like, because the best Pokemon deal, like, 150, 160, like Mew and Charizard. Or just like it's just such a niche thing to where getting 2 cards is actually going to save you, especially with like red card advantage just doesn't mean shit because there's not a lot of abilities on your bench Pokemon. Like, the only thing card advantage does is if you're playing an evolution deck, it can increase your chances to be able to evolve on curve, which I guess is like somewhat important. But once you already have that set up, there's such a depreciating value from like getting additional cards, and they almost mean nothing, right? Like, even if you're playing a water deck, if you activate the first Misty and resolve it for 4 energy, drawing another Misty means nothing. If you miss with Misty, or Misty's even once per turn, you can't even do that in the same as Professor Oak. Okay, so yeah, it's just ass. Oh, also, I was thinking about doing a stream playing the Pokemon TCG video game. Like the old one, because I've never played it before, and I realized that was available on Switch. And since I have like a badass capture card now, I was going to be down to do that. I'll be right back. Okay, had to feed my dog. Honestly, my first thoughts on if this set is going to impact the meta are no. And think that that's not necessarily a bad thing. Probably for them to, it is probably bad for them making money, but maybe it's better in the long term. Because at least what I'll say is the speed of the game so far has been pretty good to where if you're a free-to-play player, you're going to be able to keep up. And I currently feel like there's no incentives to spend money, because if they continue at this pace, you should be able to acquire everything without spending money. Like, I've had every single EX card in the game or lower rarity than that's actually relevant from all 3 packs for like several weeks now, and I don't really have like a lot of incentives to play the game outside of like logging in to open the 2 packs and like just collect the daily hourglasses for when the next expansion comes out. So there is like a point of contention where I feel like some people are losing interest in the game and they should have followed up with something at this point. And I think really what's hurting it is the fact that there's no ranked game mode. There doesn't even have to be rewards, but like the emblem event is not cool. Like, people want to actually see what their current rank is and have that consistently in the game. Having an event just for that to be in the game is stupid, and it doesn't really change your rank, because after you get the emblem, you can't, like, lose that emblem, right? And let's say you got the highest emblem from the first ranked event, it now means nothing to you. And currently, there's just not a lot to discover, and I've, you know, one of the reasons I haven't really made content for that game, number one, because like it's a mobile game, I don't think there's like that much to do, but also like I have been seeing the games has been getting a lot of views. There's a lot of people who have been streaming it and consistently get a lot of views, but even the top people in Pocket, like the content creators, are basically just running out of ideas and things to talk about because there is such limited content in the game and pretty much everything has been solved. The game being so simplistic really hurts it from a content creation perspective if they're going to like release things so slowly, because the meta has developed as like far as it's going to develop after the first like 2 weeks as it's going to be until we get a major expansion. And really, I think one of my only caveats with the actual gameplay of itself that I think hurts the game long term is the system of the person going first not being able to attach an energy. I was talking to my older brother about this, and I was like, yeah, like coming from Pokemon TCG, it makes no fucking sense that the person going first can't attach an energy. Like, that's not what you do in Pokemon in actual like Pokemon TCG. And because like item cards and trainers don't really affect the game at all, there's basically no advantages to going first, and it actually hurts you so much. And then he was like, yeah, so like going first isn't even like going second in a normal game. Going first basically means that you're going third. Like, legitimately, it means you're going third because you're not getting that energy. And that's the only reason why the Mewtwo deck is even viable, because it's the only deck where you can overcome the disadvantage of going first if you curve out perfectly into a Gardevoir. So I think long term, they really need to like change that game mechanic to where the person going first can attach an energy. Like, there's not even that much of an... In every card game, there is supposed to be a natural advantage to the player going first. There is a legitimate, like... It makes the game... So people talk about this a lot in Yu-Gi-Oh! How, like, decks are very coin flippy and whoever goes first just wins the game. But this is a very simplistic game, so the fact that it's so coin flippy right now for the person who gets to go second just shows that the game, it has like a fundamental issue. Like, card games are at their best when the person who goes first has a very minimalistic, like 2 to 3% advantage. In my opinion. And also, there needs to be room for like a deck to come out of the woodworks that gets like an advantage for going second. Not all the time, but the rules need to be set up in that framework. And if they're not, I don't think it's a good game. Okay, so I don't have a blue, but I am on the play. If I get to a third land, I play Fellstinger on 3, which is kind of terrible. I think I'm in a mole. Okay, he also mold. Maybe I was supposed to put back Dreadbore. I think I was probably supposed to put back Dreadbore. Fuck it, we're greedy. We play these hands. We play these hands, baby. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. Let them know my pronouns are Himothy / that guy, baby. I'm locked in. All right, can we draw a red? Hard draw the red on some Chad things. The one mountain. I believe in the power of the one mountain. Many people have underlooked it time and time again. Say hello to my little friend. That's a really good card. It's tempting to just like discard my land. I have so many 3-drops in this deck, I think I'm fine with that. Like, since I bottomed, I got rid of a Gurmag Angler. I have limited top end. Give us the win, and we'll believe you're that guy. All right, it's locked in. I'm getting this W for you, Tatamus. Wait, it just hit me? This guy is still at 2 lands. That's hilarious. He's going second is at 2 lands. Bro, what kind of hand did this guy keep? I mean, he has 4 colors of mana, which is kind of scary because he could be on the Gates deck, which he most likely is. Like, 5-color Gates is pretty OP. Bro, what are you responding to my effects? Let's get rid of that. And then we can go for the Archaeologist here. I honestly don't have too many targets to hit, but it is going to fill the grave. So if we, like, see another Gurmag Angler, we can basically play it for 1 mana or Treasure Cruise. Milling a T-Cruzy would be crazy. Okay, I milled a Gust of Wind. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad at all. All right, let me show the door. All right, what does this do? Makindi Slide Runner. Okay. Interesting. That sounds really bad. Even if you get to activate this ability every turn, it's just a 3/2. That seems terrible. Well, I guess let's see if he trades. Ooh, okay. We're gonna Nimbus Cloud, which means I could just like develop something in order to set up my Gust of Wind. I think at this point I can just get rid of my Dreadhound. So now next turn, if I need to, I can Dust of Wind and Dreadbore. My hand just has 4 pieces of removal, and I have a Lich, and he's behind on mana. So, like, I just need to pressure him. Honestly, this card's been amazing. And I think blue is the #1 color in my color power rankings. Wait, what the fuck did that guy just do? Wait, why did he do that? The fuck? Okay.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Yeah. Sure. Ooh, we get a Pilgrim's Eye. Okay, that's based. Hella based. Big Pilgrim's Eye kind of guy. Well, I probably should. It's like, I honestly don't even really want to discard anything. So we might as well just do this. We use this to go get a black, which dex thins us. It also allows us to now Gust of Wind his guy, which is going to draw us a card, which then we could discard to sculpt our hand with the Lich. Okay, perfect. That is exactly what we needed. Because I wanted to make sure I actually got value out of the Lich and I'm not just drawing and discarding. Cool. And I don't have the Hound anymore, so like keeping the land does nothing for me. Nothing for us, should I say. We're a team here. We're a team of valued community members. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Okay, I'm just that guy. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just that guy, baby. Let's go. T. Cruzy. Wait, should I Fajali Archaeologist first? To, like, get more cards to remove? I mean, my cards are pretty uneventful. I should probably just do this first. Because if I get access to, like, an Essence Scatter, I'm probably holding it up. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Boop. Yes, sir. How you like them apples? How you like me now? Wow. If I would have played the Fajali first, I would have hit an Ob Nixilis. No, that's so bad. I just milled 2 of my big threats. That really hurt. We might actually just lose due to loss of density of threats. Because now the only thing we have left to end the game is Gurmag Angler, which we know 1 is on the bottom of our deck. Or no, wait. I guess did we shuffle? Maybe we shuffle, because I thought we put 1 back in the mole. And then we also have a Cruel Revival, which can buy something back. But for the most part, we're out of threats. I pretty much just have to hope that this guy's going to run out of card advantage, which is kind of like a tall order to ask, considering he's already developed 4 unique gates. It tells me he has something big. This Dreadbore is probably going to be very important, because if he has like a Gate Colossus, I have to save it. First I can trample. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of that. All right, I'm just going to win the game with 1 Fajali Archaeologist. That's the name of the game. I wish we still had our Lich. Gates Ablaze is probably one of the best sweepers ever printed in the draft set. I told you I was that guy. You're about to see why. The comeback is real. This is the story of the century. I have a Gurmag Angler and a Dream. Gore Clan Rampager. Okay. I think it's hilarious that I have 3 Ob Nixilis Cruelty and they're just sitting in my hand. I'm just gonna pick this guy's cards off 1 by 1. I do think that I kind of am at a disadvantage here, because if my deck was even a mid-rangey strategy, like if I had somewhat if I drew a density of threats instead of milling them, this guy would have just been dead, because he played 4 tap lands in a row, and I could just be pressuring him so hard. Okay, I guess Essence Scatter is like something. Alright, play Gate Colossus, bro. You love Gate Colossus. Gate Colossus is a fun and fair card, bro. Especially when it gets Essence Scattered. That's the best time to play a Gate Colossus. The best time to play a Gate Colossus is when your opponent has an Essence Scatter. Flying Haste Prowess. There's no way this guy can play 2 spells. Yeah, he can't. Boop. Brother, what is this? How many cards do I have in deck? I have 10 cards. I don't even think I can afford to play this. Number one, if it mills my Gurmag, I probably just lose. I have to be able to draw into that card that buys back something from the grave. That guy's Gates Ablaze just I mean, also just our mills. Like, our mills just kind of hurt us really bad because we milled all of our threats. If I had known that this guy was going to have that card, I probably would have, like, kept my big guys. Because his deck is so slow, I can just wait. Oh my gosh, that's so toxic, dude. This card has proved to be very good. Like, very good. Adding back anything for 3 mana, you would think, is not going to be good. But in a format where there's just a lot of ways to reset the game and make both players start from square one, it is actually really good. Like, it's the difference between affecting the game and not. Alright, well, that's the perfect Essence Scatter. I mean, he would have gotten a 0/0 token, but still. Oh, I'm that guy.
I fucking knew it. Oh.
I'm that guy, baby. I'm that fucking guy. How many gates does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if he doesn't have another gate, which he could, he won't be able to kill my Undead Vizier. Man, okay, well, no, I can't afford the mill. I wish they changed this to a Yume. Because I don't think I can win in 8 turns. Renown 1, what does that mean? Okay. This feels really bad because it is really bad. The Vizier. The Vizier. The Vizier don't care. Fuck on him with the 1 damage. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's no way. He's not that guy. He's not that guy, baby. I just have to hope he doesn't draw another gate. I don't know if that meant both Gurmags were on top or bottom. I think I just need to go for it. Like, if he has it, he hasn't. I can't afford to, like, sit around and play with my dick. Like, this is not the time for that. Does he have the target opponent pays 1 additional for the spell and I just get punked? Ooh, okay. Gurmag, Gurmag. Oh my gosh. It's an Essence Scatter. That was huge. Negate, son. Let's go. I'm that guy. Talk about it. Tatamias, where you at, son? Where you at, son? The W came early this year. Merry Christmas. Do I put another creature in my deck just to have another threat? Honestly, I think I just throw in another Gurmag Angler. It was really close to us, like, just losing that battle from having nothing things to do. And I think I fuck on him with the Dirty 41. As the legendary Raphael Nevin said, 41 is a YCS winning number. If you know, you know. I actually can't believe we beat that guy. We were just so close to auto losing because we just ran out of guys. To be fair, like, we did just mill a lot of our creatures. But at the same time, if he got one more gate, it was just Ogre. Okay, I'm that guy. Like, if he got to 5 gates and could just replay that AoE, there's just nothing I can do. Well, that was shitty. I just milled 2 of my threats for, like, no reason. And this deck has, like, 13 instants and sorceries. Okay, we can try again, but I think next turn is, like, a good turn to Essence Scatter here. What is he doing? Okay, honestly, I guess, like, even if this doesn't hit, next turn I will be able to Gust of Wind, so maybe I don't need Essence Scatter. Brother, what the fuck, dude? We've milled 4 creatures off of, both Falaji, and I have 13 instants and sorceries? That's ridiculous. No, no. That's so sad. Now we can just go get the gate AoE, and this is just like a terrible thing to Gust of Wind. I guess I'm still setting up a 4-mana 5/5, which in the year of 2024 is terrible, but I can at least, like, inhale Copium. Oh my gosh, it's so BM. It's so BM. The 3rd Falaji. It's so BM, bro. Okay, it's finally a hit. Finally a freaking hit, dude. Honestly, I don't think it's worth it trying to hold up Essence Scatter here, because he now knows I have an Ob Nixilis' Cruelty, so it's likely that he's not going to play something worth countering anyway. I might as well set this up to pressure, because we know his game should just win in the grind game. You love the character on the screen they're walking around. That's called stream avatars. I need to make some more custom ones. But if you do command avatar in the chat, so exclamation point avatar, Tatamias, I don't know if that's how you say your name, you can change who you want to be in this riot crew, and we can run different mini games. We can do a boss battle if you want. A boss battle basically allows you to compete against a boss, and you get to choose a class. It's like really fun, and it earns you tokens that you can like redeem. What the hell does this do? What does scavenge do? Scavenge for 5. What the hell does that mean? I'm right clicking, it doesn't tell me. That's awesome. I love that. I guess I'm just gonna do this because I don't know what scavenge does, and I feel like it means he can play it from the graveyard. Oh, that was based. All right, we'll run a battle royale. Battle royale incoming. Does it work on YouTube? It does. It should be enabled for YouTube and Twitch. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for Rumble right now, which is a little bit sad. But I just started a battle royale, so you can't do anything right now. Okay, Moobot is low. Tatamias gets the first hit on key. Health pack incoming. Who's gonna get it? Moobot is out. Tatamias is low. I wish I could just freaking know what scavenge means. Okay, Key, you finally didn't lose to Moobot. Congratulations. I'm pretty sure this guy has that full-on AoE. Like, why else would he attack with everyone? Sniper King gets it done. All right, the boss fight is starting. I'll make it a little bit larger so it's easier to see. So the way this works is you need to put exclamation point whatever class you want to be in the chat. So I'm gonna do exclamation point Ranger, and I don't even think you have to do exclamation point join. I just think you have to do exclamation point whatever your class is. Okay, cool. We're locked in. I need to add some more bosses. I was hanging out with this one girl who's like a digital artist, and she was gonna like make me some like 3D models because I don't really know how to do that. But then I just stopped talking to her. So I need to figure out how to like do it or like pay someone because I want to make some customs. Oh, that guy's doing some bullshit. Yeah, let's exile that shit. I don't know what scavenge does, but it's exiled. He can't use that shit. Oh, we're going to use the Rathalos on some Monster Hunter shit. So, when it's your turn, you do exclamation point 1, 2, 3, or 4. It may be a little bit difficult for you to see on mobile, but I tried to make it as big as possible. You have 4 actions. Okay, this guy gives a GG. It means I'm the all-around better player. It is what it is. Okay, Tatamias, it's your turn now. 1 is Bear, 2 is Rejuvenation, 3 is Trent. You might just have to do 1, 2, or 3. It may not be exclamation point. Oh, no, okay. It was. There was just no target. It's okay. If you miss a turn, it just uses a random move. I'm kind of bad at explaining it to people. I think you did it correctly. It was just really delayed. It just says there wasn't a target, because that move's kind of weird. I don't really understand how Trent works. I think you have to, like, target a teammate. Yeah, this guy's screwed. I'm gonna give him an emo here real quick. Rats. Rats from the bay. Rats from the bay. Let's go. Better player identified, baby. Yes, sir, Ski Brother. You know how we be. Let's go, baby. Easy money. Okay, it's your turn, Tatamias. Good shit, my guy. You actually did it in the time limit. That was based. Final boss. Final boss incoming while taking on the raid boss Rathalos. I wish I knew how to use, you used Ode on Tatamias and moved him up? Okay, I didn't even know what that is. Alright. On the play versus the final boss. We have a T. Cruzy and Ob Nicholas's Cruelty. Things are looking good. To be fair, that last guy kind of put himself just at like a major disadvantage because it seemed like either one of two things. One, he went into the Gates deck with a lot of gates and very few payoffs, and two, he just put too many tap lands in his deck. Like, you can only have a certain amount of tap lands in this format before you just die. Like, if I was playing the Boros aggro deck, he was just dead on turn 4 there. Because the guy legitimately just didn't make an action for like 5 turns. At least in one of the games. Oh, he's a Toonbound Lich. Fuck the Toonbound Lich. Wait for him to discard. Alright, now it's time to let him know who's daddy.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yes, sir, Ski Brother. You know how I be. Oh, he gave me a nice. Let's go. The only reason he would give me a nice... Oh my gosh, Key, you're one tap. All that barding is taking a toll on your body. All that barding is coming back to bite you. Oh, wait, you healed 9. I don't know how you healed. This guy's just spamming nice. That's respectable of him. Okay. Oh, you healed everyone? Damn, that was a huge heal. I put everyone at full. Oh my gosh, I just like can't affect the game. I don't want to do this, but I guess I have another kill spell. Okay, finally I can make a game action. I might as well just get this out of the way. Wait, what did he just do? Oh. Damn, okay. I might as well just play this. Wait, why did he wait till his turn to do that? That made legitimately no sense. Wait, this is broken. Oh my gosh, that was so toxic. I think I have to draw Dreadbore. Yeah, I think I have to draw Dreadbore. Oh my gosh, she also has a Undead Vizier. Oh, he's doing that again? Let's go. We beat the Rathalos. Yes, sir, Ski Brother. Weekend Riz, baby. Yeah, some of the bosses are even harder than that, Tatamias. Like, it actually gets kind of crazy. Like, Mega Charizard is insane. Wow, it's interesting to me that this guy just went -2. One thing I've noticed is that all the Planeswalkers in this set are just, like, cards that were super slow in Modern and Standard to ever be played, but in Draft they're broken. Like, getting 2 Demonic Tutors off of this is busted. Okay, bounce that back to hand, sure. What deck am I playing? This is a draft for Pioneer Masters. So I drafted a black-blue deck, and I'm splashing 1 red card, which is Dreadbore, which is destroy target creature or planeswalker. I could have added that off that, but I didn't feel like it was necessary. Oh, wait, why did I add that? For some reason, I thought I would be able to kill his Undead Vizier off my Ob Nixilis, but I wasn't. Yeah, we did the draft probably right before you came. Oh, shit. Okay, well, I guess I have to counter that. Oh, shit. What does that do? Why is he attacking with both? That's really weird. Okay, so he doesn't trigger his Lily because of that. Well, we can get rid of that. You can play the Illusory Angel. Play this Guildgate. And then I can go ahead and do 1, 2, 4. For both, get in with this dude. Yeah, this is our third match of the draft. So if we win this match, we'll be 3-0. The issue is I'm basically just dead to like any piece of interaction here. Oh, he discarded another Undead Scab? Well, that tells me he has even more removal. Oh my gosh, that was gross. That was really gross. I still have a Dreadbore, though. I also have my own Gust of Winds. Nine, okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go... Fuck, losing 2 life is really scary, though. Okay, we drew the Dreadbore. That's huge. We drew the Dreadbore. That's lit. That is so lit. I go for the Dreadbore. I attack for game. He has to block here or he's just dead. Yeah, he can kill my guy. Sure, whatever. I get 2 triggers. So he's at 2. And I have an Essence Scatter waiting. So I think we got this one locked up. Is this going to be our first Pioneer Masters 3-0 Victory Royale on the channel? Add the back to your hand. Yeah, go for it, bitch. Go for it. Essence Scatter, son. Get out of here.
Gotcha, bitch.
The boat, baby. Back at it again. Not done yet. Underestimated 3.0. Let's go. Too good, baby. I am the, see, there's a difference between the Undead Vizier user and the Undead Vizier abuser, sir. Honestly, this guy has like a lot of zombies, so I almost feel like I should take out this Crew Revival and just put in a Gurmag Angler. Gurmag be doing things, for real though. Like, honestly, I thought that Gurmag Angler was not going to be very good in this format because I remember in Khans of Tarkir, when that was on Arena, it was actually like not a good card at all. because your graveyard is such a big resource. But in this format, for some reason, it's amazing. But that could also be a symptom of week 1, just me getting cards that I really shouldn't be passed in multiples. Like, getting 3 Ob Nixilis Cruelty is a little bit of a high roll. Okay, yeah, I have to play an untapped land here so I can hold up this Essence Scatter and actually, like, stay in the game. That's not, like, the best card to counter, but I want to affect the game. Nice. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's just play a blue, I guess. I don't really want to have to kill his Sanatory Skeleton. He does have exploit things, but that just feels so bad. Like, it feels pretty bad. He does have a counter, though. I am putting cards in the graveyard to, like, nah, I'm not going to worry about that. That card's just not that good. Ooh, baby. That's a piece of candy right there. That's what we like to see. Easy piece of candy. Do not negate, brother. I will call the judge on you. I'm appealing immediately to the head judge. I don't need a red anymore. This tap land is useless to me. Get our second black. Bro, you don't need to remove that. Good. Good boy. Do not remove. Do not remove, Poppy. No need to. Okay, we just play our Gurmag here, I guess. He could just bounce. Like, we know that he has that, stupid wind thing. I might as well just do this so I can start cycling. It feels bad, but I'm going to be advancing my game state more with this play. Because I'm putting a card in the graveyard, and now I'm going to get to put this mountain in the grave. Notion Thief. No, why the fuck does he have that?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Brother, why the fuck does he have that? That's actually so toxic. That's like he had the random... It's like he knew I was going to do that. Stream Sniper, when? Fuck, I guess I have to do this again. Buddy, calm down. Calm down, buddy. Buddy. No, no, stop. Buddy. What are we doing here? You can't be doing shit like that. That was some bullshit. I might have to call the judge on that one. I need a treasure cruise, but he's gonna do this bullshit. So I can't. I have to do this. Removal, removal. No, it wasn't removal. Why? Why? Because this card is so bad. I'm not gonna lie. This is legitimately just an overcosted Fairy Mastermind from like 2008. But for some reason, it just hard counters my ability to get like massive pluses. And that is frustrating. I've already used 2 Ob Nixilis. So I have 2 pieces of interaction that I could draw here. And my Undead Vizier is gone. Fuck, dude. That's so bad for us. Wow, that's so bad for us. Because now I just can't even play that because he's just going to Notion Thief. Does he have Essence Scatter? Okay, he doesn't. Alright, I'll send him to Winnie Hill Jr. I am a world-renowned mixed martial artist / Valotudo fighter, so if I could reach across the screen and just choke this guy out right now, I totally would. Bro, stop doing that. Bro, miss me with that gay shit next time, son. I love this deck, man. So many rares, man. This is such a cool deck.
Congratulations, you get anything you want from the deck. I love that deck, man. It's so expensive, man.
Such an expensive deck, man. You can get anything you want. I love that deck, man. So many rares. I wish my mom's credit card had a limit as high as you. Sorry, buddy, but my mom could only get qualified for Discover. I'm trying to keep my resources in the graveyard so that I can still treasure cruise for like a reasonable amount, but I basically just can't treasure cruise while he has this stupid Notion Thief. This guy's like, he just keeps spamming nice. Oh my gosh. And he top decks a Liliana. You're kidding me.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Bro, how much money does this guy have? I honestly am starting... No, I'm starting to hate this Planeswalker weak shit so much. If I Treasure Cruise, do I draw 2 and he draws 1? Or do I just draw nothing? Bro, oh my gosh, how many does he have that? He's played 2 every game. This stupid fucker, man. Can I please just draw a Dreadbore? Now I have to out both of these things? That's frustrating. That's really frustrating. 4. So... I have a total of 7 cards in grave. So this is 7, 14, minus 7. Yeah, there's no way I can I can do that. So I pay this for 6. I pay this for 1. And then I'd have 5 available. Yeah, I don't think I can play both in the same turn. I was 1 mana off being able to play both. Bro, I wish we could have cool mythic rares like this guy. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. Okay, I'm going to the next game. I mean, there's just no way I can come back from that. That guy just drew... No, dude, okay, I'm muting this guy. I am muting the fuck out of that guy. That was just straight up bullshit, bro. That was straight up bullshit. What does this do again? Yeah, that card's just too slow. That's like not worth it at all. Dude, we got so cuckolded there. Notion Thief is so stupid. It just randomly counters us, but versus anyone else, it's just like a terrible card. This hand hurts so bad. I have an Obnixilis, which I really need, and I have a flyer for my Gust of Wind, but I also don't have a black. I think I have to mull. Okay, this is also just really bad. Okay. Well, I have a Tonebound Lich, so if we get to a black, I'm going to be able to cycle. That sucks. Okay. I guess I have to play this. Whatever. What? Why did he do that? That was really weird. Maybe he's just trolling because he knows he can beat me because I'm like stuck on no black. If this mills black lands, I'm going to be really triggered. Okay, I wasn't getting to a black land anyway. That's fine. I wasn't getting to a black land for 2 turns, and at least now I have some interaction. Okay, that's good. I like that. Thank you. You just bounced back my only play to my hand? Why would you not bounce that back? Yeah, that made no sense. Okay, so this at least allows me to advance my game state and use my T-Cruise next turn. Okay, so if this guy plays a creature and I counter, I can T-Cruise for 2. And then maybe Tombbound Lich in the same turn. Okay. Brother. I'm just T-Cruising. I'm just T-Cruising, bro. Calm down. I'm just T-Cruising. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just T-Cruising. Just keep cruising. Just keep cruising. I mean, this additional blue doesn't really do anything for me. I probably just discard it. Like, I need a second black. At least next turn, I can go for a Nimbus Nalad on my dude. Oh, that's getting negated. He's probably going to negate my negate, and that's fine. But I have to do this. Okay, cool. So he used all of his mana to play Tombbound Lich and got rid of his counter spell. That is pretty good for us. Is he willing to attack? There's no way. Bro, you're not sacking. You're not sacking, bro. Yeah, you're not sacking. I don't know why you would attack. Oh, baby. You didn't want to see that. Bad biscuits make the baker broke, brother.
I fucking knew it! Oh!
Say hello to my little friend. Wait, what if I... Oh, wait. Should I do that? Do I need to do that? Because I'm going to have, like, blockers. Three... So I can play this for 4. If I play this and I discard, I'll be able to Gurmag in the same turn. I can still Dreadbore if I need to. Yeah, our hand is insane right now. This is looking really good. Bro, you can't negate. You have no mana. Stop stalling. Oh, that makes it really tough. Yeah, okay, it's just always one Gurmag. It's just always one Gurmag, and then I just go for everything here. One way or another, I should have a trade on his Tombbound Lich. Okay, sure. Scry's in the bottom. Nice. Yeah, we can trade. Sure. Based. Based. I like that play. You're a cool guy for that, man. You're a cool fucking guy for that. I have the Dreadbore, which can out his Liliana if he top decks it. I have 3 reasonable threats. I think I just do this. Take the 1. Nice. We go for him. He's already used his counter. He shouldn't have another counter. I sack here. I go for the effect. I go grab Obnixilis. Cool. Okay. Now I have a Dreadbore for his Liliana. I have an Obnixilis. Oh, that's gross. I mean, he's just adding Tombbound Lich, though. That's not like... Oh, he's adding that? Okay. He doesn't have double blue, though. Well, he doesn't have double blue, so it, like, doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. He can counter one spell, but I have multiple pieces of it. Oh, bro. Are you kidding me?
Hold up. Wait a minute.
I mean, he's bouncing back my Undead Vizier back to hand. I don't think I really even care about that. Oh, he has another one of those? Dude, what? That's Cheapo Depot type shit. Bro, this guy got his deck from fucking Cheapo Depot. What the fuck? Okay. Well, that was an insane top deck. I guess I will just race here. Yeah, let's just try to race him. Okay, he didn't draw Liliana. That's great. He's just passing. Awesome. I draw into another Ob Nixilis. Cool. Get him for 6. Put him on a clock. Bounce that back to hand. Maybe bait something. Is he going to negate? If he negates, that's really good for us. Oh, he's actually negating? Yeah. Oh, wait. Why didn't he awaken? He could have awakened. Yeah, that seemed really bad for him, but okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I think we got him. We got him, boys. We got him! The boat. Let's go. Now, I'll be the one to emo, buddy. Rats. Rats from the bay. Another victim identified. Let's fucking go. Our first trophy in Pioneer Masters. I don't shoot and miss. Aim and fire down the barrel, baby. Ding, 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 ding. I'm nice like that. Let's go. Sent that boy to the Shadow Realm on Jacet, brother. Let's go. All right, well, that is our first trophy in Pioneer Masters, and that was an absolutely fantastic run. Let's do a quick little review of the deck before we end the video. So once again, we ended up with this very intriguing Dimir control-esque deck with a lot of removal that I think very much so carried us. Ob Nixilis' Cruelty definitely has to be the best piece of interaction in the format, at least at common/uncommon, just because there are very few cards that exile, and the graveyard is a big part of this format. As well as the Dreadbore, I think it was worth it to splash. I thought that the tapped lands would impede us more than it would help, but what I found is that pretty much everyone who's building their deck correctly is running some amount of tap lands, so as long as you're not going crazy, it really doesn't negatively affect you as much as you would think, unless you're playing an aggro deck, in which case it's probably not worth it, but I think there are only a couple viable aggro strategies in the meta altogether. A couple other cards that really pulled this strategy together. Fallagier Archaeologist. This is a really good common that really gives you a reason to build around a theme. It makes all of your delve cards more powerful, all of your graveyard synergies, and it really pushed Gurmag Angler to its ceiling. And this card wasn't very good in its original draft set that it came out in. But in this one, I think it's very, very good because it's very easy to mill, especially with having 3 Archaeologists. I even sided into the 3rd Gurmag quite a few games when this card right here, Cruel Revival, was not good against another black player. So I think this card is somewhat high priority. Like, I'm happy to pick these up, pick 5 and beyond if I can. If it's a bad pack, maybe like pick 4, but they seem to be going pretty late here, and when you're able to easily fill the graveyard, it makes cards like Treasure Cruise amazing. And also it makes cards like Exploit good, because sacrificing the Archaeologist to an Exploit effect after you've already gotten value out of it is awesome, because it kind of just sits there to stall the game until you get to your big game-ending cards. And Tonebound Lich is definitely looking to be an all-star in this format. Just putting cards in your graveyard and just threatening a body with Death Touch is awesome. This is also another card that's kind of gone under the radar. I think it's very undervalued, the fact that this is a 1/1 instead of a 0/1 and adds a land, and it's been very beneficial, especially with synergies like Gust of Wind. Honestly, I think if you have at least like 2 to 3 flyers, this card is amazing. If you have more, it's broken. But if you have the chance to realistically cast this one time during the game, like even if it's 30% at 2 mana, you're going to do it because there's so many tokens. And like if you're hitting, one of those big 8/8 tokens, it doesn't even matter if you pay 4 mana, and it's just a good use of your mana putting cards in the grave. Nimbus Naiad was actually a pretty good filler card that's allowed me to push advantage and give us another way to end the game. Like all the bestow stuff has felt pretty good. There's not like a lot of great answers for bestow if you get one off. And then Fellstinger seems to be one of Black's better uncommons. Once again, that Exploit seems to be pretty good, and this one gives you a Sign in Blood. And also Essence Scatter is pretty nice too. I think it's a little bit worse here than it was in Foundations draft, but overall still a good card. And I think that Dreadhound is another one of Black's better uncommons. The burn effect actually comes up quite a bit, and, just getting to mill on play, some decks will care about that more than others, and this was definitely a deck that cared about that. One final card I wanted to touch on is the Illusory Angel. This card is great in mid-range strategies because oftentimes your opponent's going to have at least the ability to interact with one of your big things, but if you can do like a discounted Gurmag Angler and an Illusory Angel on the same turn, it's going to be really difficult for your opponent to mitigate the advantage you have accrued. So this card is definitely one you want to keep your eye out on. Definitely one you want to keep your eye out for, especially with that synergy of Gust of Wind. But overall, this was an awesome run, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And if you want to see more, based gaming content, more Pioneer Masters content in general, make sure to smash the like button, turn post notifications on, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another banger. And as always, if it's not the goo, it's got to go. Peace. All right, 1 second. I got to take a phone call. All right, well, that was a good first run. We finally got our trophy in this. One thing I will say is this format goes quite long, or this format, like the games just go quite long on average. So it's kind of difficult for me to like do a bunch of drafts in one stream without having to like go do other things. Whereas like in Foundations, you can end the game on like turn 5, 6. I haven't been in a position to play like a super fast deck yet, and I haven't played against many. I think I only played against one aggro deck in general, and I think Control is extremely favored because it's very easy to just cheat out things on turn 3 and 4 that are just big roadblocks, and the massive amount of tokens. So I am sorry that I'm unable to do more drafts, but I have to get things ready for tomorrow when I go on my trip to record my anime convention video this weekend that's going to be going up on my other channel. But there are a couple things that I want to do on stream in the future, one of which is potentially doing the a run of the original Pokemon TCG game that's on Nintendo Switch Online. It was from the Game Boy Advanced. I think that'd be pretty fun. And also showcase a little bit of my Gardevoir deck on Pokemon TCG Live. I've just been on kind of like a Pokemon skid for a bit after re-picking up the DLC from Scarlet and Violet, since I never played that, and just like getting into the Terra raids and stuff. So you can expect some more content from that. And this format's going to be around for 6 weeks. With each 2 weeks, the bonus sheet is going to be changing, which means one card out of every pack is going to be coming from a 20 card bonus sheet, which is a set of cards. This first 2 weeks it's Planeswalkers, and then 2 weeks after this it will be changing to something else. And I can tell you right now that I don't really like the Planeswalker bonus sheet. As you guys saw, the Liliana was very oppressive. The Liliana our opponent had was just like super oppressive, and honestly I just don't like that aspect of the game. Like, I think Planeswalkers are fine, they're probably my favorite card type, but in draft it's like really infuriating because these Planeswalkers are suited for constructed, and like Liliana's being able to like -2 twice before it dies to stack your deck is just really disgusting. Also, like the a Johnny one is broken. The Jace is insane. Jace is probably the best one. He is, I think, like 3 mana, and for 0 loyalty, he can mill your opponent 10 cards. I had someone, like, I just had them in an auto-win situation. The guy played it. It's like, oh, it's turn 7. He's just going to play that. It loses no loyalty, and now I'm down to 1 card in deck. So if I don't kill you next turn, I just lose the game. I don't think things like that are very fun, especially when they are readily available, and there's very few answers to Planeswalkers so far in my experience. Like, they're not terrible, but when you get all your value up front, like, once the guy mills you 10 cards and you're dead in 1 turn because you're going to deck out, it doesn't really matter if you can kill it, and I think that gameplay loop is inherently unfun. And I say all this to let you know that I'm probably going to be doing more content on this draft format after this first 2 weeks when the Planeswalker bonus sheet has rotated out, just because I genuinely don't find that aspect of every other person having a busted Planeswalker very enjoyable. Like, there is outplay potential to it, but it just just draw the out doesn't feel very good, and so I'm not like in the mood for that. And then also I'm probably going to revisit Bazaar. I've heard there's been like a new patch. I just got kind of like bored with that, but they're making a lot of changes to it, so maybe it'll be more interesting. So we'll take another look at that in the near future. But I'll be back for my trip on Monday, and that's when I'll probably continue streaming if I don't stream tomorrow for a little bit. So appreciate you guys for stopping by. If you guys are new here, make sure to leave a follow on Rumble, on YouTube, over on Twitch, wherever you're at, so you never miss any more based content. And as well, stay on the lookout for my video on my other channel at John Ashby. And as always, may the Lord bless you. May the Lord bless you, keep you, bestow his counsel upon you, and give you peace. If it's not the goo, it's got to go. And I'll see you in the next one.